So I guess for people who are business owners or people who are creatives that like want to get more on LinkedIn or involved, is there a special way, do you think, that people can actually like make themselves more known or recognizable on LinkedIn where like people will actually go, wow, this person looks interesting. Let me click on this person.
Right? First of all, and I know just working with a lot of clients, you have to work on your profile. Your profile is your business card. So if you have a really skimpy banner, if it's, if it's your pictures with your dog or your cat or your wife, that's not going to work on LinkedIn. So you need to have a professional headshot. You need to have a really good banner with some sort of a tagline about what you do, who's your audience, how do you solve a problem, right? For example, I'm a business advisor. I help startups scale twice faster by implementing business operation strategies. It has to be short and to the point, and then your profile, your skills, your about you, it all has to flow and has to show that you have credentials, you have recommendations, you are a pro in your industry, and people would like to read more about what you do and who you are. So that's the first step.
Right.
To make new connections. If you have 200 connections, it looks pretty skimpy, like you're new in town. So you need to have at least 500 connections.
Really?
Yeah. To stand out. At least 500. And then you have to grow it. And you have to post content at least three times a week.
Really? That's good to know.
Yes, but do not expect to get leads from your content. Because if you have 200 people on your network, chances are perhaps 2% will see the content and you will have no conversion, but you're building it up. So post really valuable content and also make new connections on a weekly basis. You know?
Right. Yeah. I find it so interesting because I find I get more people connecting with me on LinkedIn than really anything else, you know? So I find that's really amazing actually, because, you know, you realize you don't really know who you're talking to until you actually connect with them and you're like on a meeting with you. Oh yeah, I'm a CEO founder of this like big, like $1 million company. I'm like, wow, really? That's pretty awesome.
I know. So many fun opportunities. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So many opportunities of people for you to talk to them would be impossible. You know, if you're going to call and ask to talk to a CEO of Merrill Lynch or whatever, Mark Jacobs, their operations manager, the chances are very slim that you will be able to get a hold of them. But on LinkedIn, you can really start a conversation.
Yeah. No, that's true. And do you find people connect better when they have like the premium type LinkedIn or like when they have regular? Because I find when you have premium, you're like in that other level of like, oh, I can actually connect to real people rather than people that.
Yeah.
Because like when I had the free version, it's like it's like you kind of feel like you're in a lower class than other higher class people, and you're like, oh, you can't talk to these guys because these are premium buys.
That's right. Definitely, there's discrimination there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I guess it's a business decision they make. They're not premiums. The algorithm, whatever, prefers them better, and they more connection. Also, I think if you're not premium, you have a limited amount of new connections you can make, and also the number of emails you have is pretty limited.
Yeah. What do you find? Because I know people who are on LinkedIn and they kind of make a lot of, like you sometimes, I'm sure for you probably see hundreds, if not thousands of LinkedIn people a day or even a week even. But it's like, what do you find is like the point where like, okay, like this is a point of like, I want to connect with someone? Because I know you mentioned it's the changing of the profile and the heading of them.